Hi, this is Trey Pastor. Welcome to my review of The Matrix Resurrections. I always confuse the titles and stuff, but this is one, The Matrix Resurrections. Like I said, I'm looking forward to it because I like Keanu Reeves, of course, and Carrie Ann Moss. I like the Matrix series, and I didn't really even know, I guess, until late this year that they were going to make another one that was going to come out this month. But anyway, this continues the story of Mr. Anderson. uh, they introduced a bunch of new characters in this. Like I say, you know the Matrix story. One the actual real world and the facade. Okay, and in this one, it looks like Mr. Anderson. They have him like he's a gamer, or I don't even remember if that's what he did in the original movie, but he's a gamer in this movie. He created the game, the Matrix game and stuff, and he's living his life. He sometimes he has flashbacks and all that stuff, and he's seeing an analyst to try to sort through all that stuff, and and the analyst, who I love, the character they introduced, the character called the Analyst, played by Neil Patrick Harris, who I thought was absolutely fantastic in this movie. I think he was one of the definitely highlights of this movie. Okay, and they introduced a bunch of new characters in this movie. Jessica Hanwick, who was in Colleen Wing in the Iron Fist series, sees in this as a new character too. I liked her character as well. Of course, Carrie Ann Moss as Trinity is in this. Okay, and I still like the chemistry between her and Keanu Reeves. I think they still have good chemistry in this. And of course, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the actor who's playing the new what's his name, the new Morpheus. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Who was in Candyman, of course, and like I say, he was in the Black Manta, Aquaman movies. Black Manta. His name is beyond ridiculous. Abdul-Mateen II. Just change your name, okay? That's just too much of a handful. Okay, I know you can be proud of your name and all that stuff, but just make it simpler, okay? Because nobody's gonna ever remember your name with that ridiculous name. But he's still getting work, so I guess it's not hurting him career-wise. But anyway, he's the new Morpheus. I thought he was just okay. Okay. Uh, Again, the movie it's nothing like some stuff that we haven't seen before. People, bullet time and people fighting off, crawling through walls and stuff, and and fight. It's nothing in this movie. It's nothing that we haven't seen before. I was definitely entertained by the movie, but the movie didn't wow me. Like there was nothing that I said, oh man, this is revolutionary. Because we've seen it before. That's the problem. We've seen everything in this movie. They kind of changed things around a little bit, but it's nothing like stuff you haven't seen before. Okay, that's the problem with making another movie, because you've seen everything. So unless you, like I said, to me the best part of this movie was the Analyst character played by Neil Patrick Harris. I thought he was really good in this. Neil Patrick Harris, he really made the movie for me. Okay, like I said, Keanu Reeves is he's Neo. He's Neo, and I thought Carrie Ann Moss was good too as Trinity, because her character kind of went through kind of an evolution, which of course, obviously you expect to go through in this movies, where they didn't know who they were in the beginning, and then eventually they wake up into the real world and stuff, and then you have the fights against the machines and all that stuff. But it's like I said, it's not that you haven't seen before. They kind of make it sort of meta in certain aspects of it. When he's sitting around, there's discussing stuff about the Matrix and stuff, and they make it really meta, where they're talking about it like it's a real thing and stuff. So that part was kind of funny. I have to admit that was kind of funny, and it's like I said, it's nothing like you haven't seen before, with people flying off roofs and shooting. And again, these people have the worst aim. They have the same aim as stormtroopers. I definitely have to say they have about the same aim as stormtroopers. And I'm trying to remember if they did have that same kind of aim in the other Matrix movies. They probably did, but I really noticed it in this movie. Just shooting bullets and just not hitting anything. They have literally the stormtroopers type of aim, where they shoot thousands of bullets at people and nobody hits anybody. Okay, which is totally ridiculous. Okay, but it is what it is. But like I said, it was entertaining. The movie's about 2 hours and a half, but it didn't drag to me. But I still wasn't wowed by me. Like I said, it's nothing like we haven't seen before. Okay, so I would have to give The Matrix Resurrections, I would give it a 7.8. It's like I said, it's nothing that we haven't seen before. That's the problem with with the Matrix at this point, we've seen everything that's happened before in the past. You know, people waking up to the waking up to the real world, fighting against these beings that's trying to stop them, and will they succeed or not? And like I said, we've seen it all before. It's not like there's nothing that we haven't seen before, which is kind of makes it, you just wait till the story beats and see how they play out. Okay, and like I said, it was entertaining, but it was nothing like we haven't seen before. So it was nothing to me revolutionary in this. Okay, will I want to see another one if they decide to make another one? Probably, because I like the characters. I like Carrie-Anne Moss and I like Keanu Reeves. So I'd watch it, but it's not something that I would say, oh man, I got to see this right away, because it's, unless they put a new twist in this or something, it's the same old at this point. That's just my opinion about that. So again, I give it a 7.8. Okay, and I only give it the 7.8 because I did like the actors, and I like the action scenes are good in this, which are always good, and I did like Neil Patrick Harris. I thought it was absolutely great in this. I like Jessica Henwick; she was good, and they also have what's the chick's name? Primka Chopra Jonas. Nick Jonas's wife. The chick from that show, the Indian actress that's from that show that was on ABC about, which I think she worked for the FBI. I forgot the name of that show, but she was on that. She's in this too. She plays a pivotal character in this as well, and I thought she was okay. But again, Neil Patrick Harris, to me, made this movie. He was absolutely fantastic in this. And again, like I said, they do show you a lot of like flashbacks to the first movies. So for those people, I guess, maybe have forgotten how things went down, and I'm one of them, because I don't even remember how the character of Morpheus, that third movie, I don't remember how he died or what happened. In this movie, they kind of bring him back in a weird way, but I don't even remember what happened to his fate, the fate of him. That's how long it's been since I've seen that third movie, to be perfectly honest. But okay, it's entertaining. It's a little long. Like I said, 2 hours and 30 minutes is a little long, especially for this type of movie. They could have maybe cut a half hour off of it, to be perfectly honest, but it was okay. So again, 7.8 for me. Although, like I said, and that's mostly because, I like the action sequences in there, and I like the whole green look and stuff. And Neil Patrick Harris made this movie to me. He was really stood out in this movie. He was really, really good. Anyway, 7.8 for me. Anyway, let me know what you think of The Matrix Resurrections. What do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also have a link to my other channel, Above Using Opinions. You can check that out as well. Also have a link down below to my patron. And I want to say a special thank you to my patron. His name will appear in this video somewhere. I want to say thank you to him for supporting me and always having my back. And my patron's only $5 a month. Tons of content on it. Tons of unedited TV show reactions on there. I have The Matrix. I was gonna say The Matrix. I have The Boys Season 2, The Mandalorian Season 2. I have WandaVision, Loki, What If, Hawkeye, Stargirl Season 1, Stargirl Season 2, Superman and Lois, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the finale. I have Titan Season 3, Doom Patrol Season 3, all 4 parts of Zack Snyder's Justice League. And the next 2 series I'll be reacting to and putting on this channel and also on my Patreon will be Boba Fett series, which starts on the 29th, and Superman and Lois Season 2, which starts January 11th. So those will be the next 2 series that I'll be putting on the Patreon, and edited versions of it on this channel as well. Again, link below to the Patreon. And again, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long, and take care.